2 people are killed following a deadly crash in the southern panhandle this weekend. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News, powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, the Nebraska State Patrol says 2 North Carolina residents lost their lives in a 2-vehicle crash Saturday. NSP spokesman Cody Thomas says preliminary investigation found that around 5 p.m., a pickup was pulling a car trailer at a slow speed in winter driving conditions westbound on I-80 near mile marker 3 in Kimball County when it was rear-ended by a Ford Expedition. The driver of the Expedition, 37-year-old Samantha Elliott, and 19-year-old passenger Angelina Elliott were pronounced deceased at the scene, with another passenger taken to the Kimball Hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. The driver of the pickup was not injured, and the crash remains under investigation. The collision was among numerous crashes that took place on that stretch of the interstate around the same time that forced the complete shutdown of the freeway for several hours. Sticking in Kimball County now, as a Thursday morning standoff in Kimball results in the suspect being successfully apprehended. On the morning of February 8th, Kimball police received a report of a domestic assault and terroristic threats. Officers tried to make contact with the suspect, 31-year-old Nicholas King of Kimball, but he refused to cooperate with law enforcement and locked himself in his home. Several agencies became involved, and after a lengthy standoff with no resolve, authorities left the scene and issued a warrant for King's arrest. The following morning, King was taken into custody after he surrendered himself to the Kimball County Sheriff's Office. We'll have more news right after this.
The journey of a dream becoming reality. When we're young, a dream develops into a passion. That passion continues to manifest and grows as you do. It becomes all you want to do and all you want to be. It gives you direction. It drives you. Then, your dream has become a reality. When that dream is ready to be reality, Platte Valley Bank will be with you every step of the way.
Welcome back. A number of buildings at the Morrill County Fairgrounds will be replaced under a plan unveiled Thursday as Platte Valley Companies announced a $100,000 donation towards the project. Under the plan, the county seeks to replace the exhibit hall, which has no insulation and gets excessively hot or cold depending on the season, and has a 4-H kitchen that's no longer up to code. Platte Valley Bank's Lewis Culture says the existing animal barns would also be replaced with an all-species exhibit barn, as several of the current barns have issues as well.
We can't move animals very far or very much. Animals stand out in the sun too long on show day. Our electricity, we blow fuses or now breakers all the time, constantly. And our wash rack turns into a big lake at fairs. So we have lots of reasons to change and to upgrade. We think our community deserves better. We think our 4-H'ers, our children deserve better, and our volunteers deserve better.
Morrill County Board Chair Jeff Metz says the plan is to break ground on the new exhibit hall in August this year as the efforts ramp up to raise the $3.5 to $4 million needed for the project. Completion of the new buildings would take place in stages over the next few years. Well, farmers can expect the largest recorded year-to-year dollar drop in net farm income in 2024. Income is estimated to be nearly $40 billion lower this year compared to 2023, down more than 25%. American Farm Bureau Federation economists analyzed the latest USDA data in a market intel. Two major factors are impacting income forecasts: lower prices paid to farmers for crops and livestock, and increased costs for supplies. While these are early estimates and they could change throughout the year, the USDA anticipates a decrease in net farm income, moving from $156 billion in 2023 down to $116 billion in 2024. Production expenses remain stubbornly high as well. Transportation, labor, pesticide, and fertilizer costs are all hitting farmers' bottom line. Production expenses are expected to increase 4%, or about $16.7 billion this year, totaling $455 billion in 2024. And Greg Wright, a wildlife biologist for the Nebraska National Forests and Grasslands, was recently awarded the prestigious Regional Award for his work for sustaining our national forests and grasslands. His award is significant as the proposal required competing with other projects submitted from all national forests and grasslands throughout Nebraska, South Dakota, Wyoming, Colorado, and Kansas. Greg is a native Nebraskan, completed his undergraduate studies at the University of Nebraska at Kearney, and then finished his graduate studies at New Mexico State at Las Cruces.
To sum up the past 20 years in one word, exceptional. It's one of our core values. But our people have been truly exceptional. Our customer support has been exceptional. In 20 years, where will Allo be? When we started, we were just a business fiber company. Then the demand came from residential. Now the products of both business and residential just continue to expand. We've got to start with customers' needs and always work backwards. The customers will tell us, and our teammates will take us there.
Now the latest from the Scottsbluff Body and Paint Sports Desk. Scottsbluff Body and Paint, you're driving home our reputation.
Got some rewinding to do into late last week today on the TV update. It was a pair of football signings last Thursday for us here on the TV side. Now, some soccer and coaching recognition. These three coming from Scottsbluff High School. Let's start with the student athletes as Scottsbluff girls soccer players Mariah Russell and Ashton Schwartz made their college choices official last week. Russell signing first, and she's staying home to play for WNCC.
So I went to a lot of camps, and the coaches found interest in me, and I'm like, I wouldn't mind staying home. And honestly, I was not ready to leave yet, so I've decided that, I'll just stay here for a couple of years. And it's a good college, so I like the campus a lot too, so I just feel comfortable. Just at the college, I just feel comfortable with everything there.
Now, what are the traits that Cougars head coach Todd Rasnick sees in that Russell will be able to bring and make a good addition to the Cougar women's program?
You know, from the time that she started playing and coming to camp, she improved immensely, and that wasn't just a week of camp. You know, sometimes players, they start the game late and make significant improvements. I think she's done that. She's got great vision on the field. She brings size. She's strong. She can take a hit, and she plays with a certain amount of composure that, you know, you don't see in a player typically that hasn't got a lot of experience in the game.
Up next for the Scottsbluff girls program, it was Ashton Schwartz who's staying in state and heading to Norfolk to play at Northeast Community College.
I decided it because, one, it's designed kind of like a 4-year, so I can study my nursing there and kind of get it all done in one place. And it was just a really homely place. When I went, I felt welcomed and at home, and it just felt like the place I needed to be at.
Schwartz already with a career path in the medical and health field picked out, but she says her time being a Scottsbluff student athlete has been instrumental in getting her to this point.
It's huge to me. I mean, this school has shaped the way for me, and the soccer program too. I mean, here I am. I never would have thought that I'd be here, but they've done so much for me as build connections with friendships and with community and with adults and with teammates, and it's just provided so much happiness and joy.
Ashton Schwartz heading to Northeast Community College in Norfolk, while teammate Mariah Russell will stay in town to play soccer at WNCC. And also from Scottsbluff High School last week, some great recognition for boys tennis coach Darren Emmerich, who was selected by the NSAA as one of the inaugural recipients of the Champions for Coaches Award. That's designed to honor active coaches who go above and beyond for kids and the community.
Well, it certainly is an honor just to be part of this group, the colleagues I have coaching here at this school, as well as the tennis coaches around the state. They're a great bunch of committed people, very dedicated student athletes. So this kind of recognition really stands out, and like I said, I'm very honored.
Students, administrators, and community members, parents, and family members as well were encouraged to nominate the recipients for the award. For Emmerich, just the chance to make an impact for the kids in the sport of tennis. He says that's what it's all about.
Well, it's been such a huge opportunity. I inherited a program that was already strong, had a ton of potential, and I appreciated that. But then we've taken it to another level. But the biggest part of that's been the buy-in from the kids themselves. They've worked so hard. They put so much time in, both in and out of season, to make the program successful. And that's what's brought us where we are. And I think we'll just keep on that trajectory for a while.
Much deserved for Darren Emmerich. He lives in Bridgeport, drives to Scottsbluff every day. Recently turned the girls' coaching duties over to Hannah Liptak. He'll continue coaching the boys' tennis team at Scottsbluff. That is the latest today from the Scottsbluff Body and Paint Sports Desk. I'm Chris Cottrell.
Culture trumps everything else.
In my years, I've never worked for a company that treats people the way this one does.
It is my passion for agriculture that brought me here in the first place, but not only that, there's a huge family-oriented atmosphere within the 21st Century Equipment.
I love working for 21st. They found something in me that I didn't know in myself. An intern to where I'm at now is such a great opportunity, and that is what this company is about.
Are you looking for the perfect place to hold a wedding, family reunion, holiday office party, or business meeting? Well, look no further. The Hampton Inn and Suites Hotel and Conference Center is just the place for you. We're a full-service banquet facility that can host up to 400 of your guests. Stop in and see our spacious open-concept meeting rooms and begin planning your special event or family gathering today. Let us do the work for you so you can enjoy your guests. For personal service, stop by the Hampton Inn and Suites front desk.
Let's take a look at your community calendar, brought to you by Riverstone Bank. The community calendar is brought to you by Riverstone Bank. We're local and we love our community.
Fly United Airlines, operated by SkyWest with Western Nebraska Regional Airport. United is dedicated to going the extra mile for you with daily flights to and from Denver, along with a commitment to excellent service. Reserve your flight today, and remember, United miles can be earned and redeemed with your flights. While at the airport, stop and enjoy authentic Italian food at Roma Italian Restaurant. Plus, Hertz Thrifty Car Rental is there for your car rental needs. Make life easier, relax, and get on board with Western Nebraska Regional Airport.
At Platte Valley Bank, we want to help you take advantage of every adventure. We know you have plans, goals, and dreams. Let us help you with them. Whether you are just starting the business you have always imagined or looking to grow your existing one, we have a business loan to fit your needs. Stop in and see us at Platte Valley Bank and let us help make your dreams a reality. You belong here. Platte Valley Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
And finally tonight, there was an overwhelming outpouring of community support Saturday night for a local nonprofit that helps special needs kids and their families with non-medical related expenses. The Golden Halo Foundation hosted its casino night at the Hampton Inn in Scottsbluff with hundreds of guests on hand to support the cause. Jennifer Adams of Sydney told the crowd about how the foundation have helped with care for her son Brooks, who was born with a rare gene condition called SCN2A, which results in chronic seizures that cause severe development delay.
The Golden Halo Foundation has been a pivotal part of his care the last couple of years. Traveling back and forth to Denver, as Michelle said, is taxing for food, hotel, fuel, and the foundation has graciously helped us with our travel expenses as well as a car seat to help position Brooks better for those long trips.
More than $22,000 was raised this weekend through live and silent auctions. And if you missed out but would still like to help with our mission, you can make a donation by going to goldenhalofoundation.com. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay safe out there. We'll see you here next time.